being together with me, namely, will seem monstrous and fantastic to them because their understanding will still not be mature enough to comprehend this entire truth. But your worst enemies will be the invis and know-it-alls as well as the extremists and the cultic circles, who will have lost every sense of reality through their false teachings. I know, truly, that in your time the people live in the mistaken belief that I am the embodiment of creation. So then, in your time, they call me the Anointed One, and they thereby wander far from every truth, through deep darkness engendered by belief. Truly, truly, I say to you that many among these will be misled ones who are in pursuit of your life. Be therefore watchful and protect yourself from them, because the worst are always those who are misled by hate, by being know-it-alls, by jealousy and fanaticism, as well as those who are misled by some sort of cults. Their thinking and behavior is at all times directed towards the demand for blood, because their minds are always distinguished by vengeance. But also protect yourself from the critics and false realists, because they also conceal great dangers within themselves. They believe that they stand above all things, but indeed they live only in their own stupid and uncomprehending world of thought. Outwardly they speak very learnedly and want to shine greatly, but inside of themselves they are wretched, ignorant and full of evil rubbish. Edward says, I understand, yet I know that I can defend myself from hostility. Jmmanuel says, truly, it will not be easy for you, because all human irrationality and the cultic false teachings will peak exactly in your time. Edward says, that may well be so, yet I have been taught to fight. But how is it now with yourself? I mean with your name? It is indeed Jmmanuel, but in spite of that, in my time you are called Jesus Christ. That is the way it is in the New Testament anyway. Jmmanuel says, truly, that is an evil vituperation, which is foreign to every truth. Up until this point in time, in which I talk with you now, this name has never been uttered. Only in later time will it become coined by a human whose thinking will be confused. He will also bear the blame for me being designated as creation and for the lie that I am omnipotent. All this will happen this way through Paul, who currently is still one of my worst enemies and is still named Saul. Edward says, you mean that, through the construction of Christianity, he will found his own erroneous religion, a Paulism, so to speak. Jmmanuel says, truly, you speak the truth. Edward says, what is your own position and in regard to the title Jesu, Christi or Jesus Christ, which has been attributed to you? Jmmanuel says, in your time this name is very imprinted. Truly, truly, that aggrieves me greatly. Never do I wish to be so named, and it never should have happened. Yet this had become unavoidable for the path of development, because the human of this earth must first go into error in order to find the truth. As I hear, however, the name which is not appropriate to me, Jesus Christ, truly, this aggrieves me greatly, because it will be, without exception, uttered only by humans who still live in confusion regarding thinking and knowledge and have not yet come to terms with the truth. And they will unfortunately be very many at your time, and that is truly very depressing and causes me pain. Edward says, you mean that only a misled human calls you Jesus Christ? Jmmanuel says, truly, that is what I said, because every human who knows the truth will call me by my correct name, because, for him, the truth signifies life and knowledge. The end.